Now, there are certain habits in your life which you can do, and they have like an overarching impact, right? Let's say, for example, you do one habit and it literally transmutes into different arenas. Let's say you go to the gym, right? If you go to the gym, you will look good, and if you look good, you will feel good, and if you feel good, that means that you will be thinking thoughts that are in the vibrational frequency of kind of attracting things which are in like a positive outlook on life, right? If you have a positive outlook, chances are you will attract more positive scenarios around you. Does that mean that there will be no negativity? Hell no, there will be negativity, but the negativity will be there to teach you and to guide you towards seeing the positive, right? And so this is what I've seen in myself, right? I'm not just talking about going to the gym and stuff. I'm talking about that one habit that can literally change the whole outlook of your life, the way you view your life, the way people treat you, the way you treat yourself, because that's the most important relationship you have, is with yourself. At the end of the day, when you come from a hard day at work or whatever happens, or like you can't even speak to people that much, right? You come and you're like alone by yourself, you're with your own mind, and then what do? You go on your phone, you listen to music, you grab your phone, you play YouTube music or you play Spotify, you pick a song, you just leave your phone and you just listen to the music again and again and again and again, right? That's literally how most people live their lives. What I'm here to tell you is that the one habit which I've sort of practiced in my own life, right, which has had like an overarching impact, is SR, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most successful person out there, but you can see my skin glowing. You can see literally the impact that it's had on the way I speak, the way I articulate myself. It's just so magnificent that one habit can have all of these impacts. But the thing is, you don't need to tie yourself to it too much for it to sort of work, right? The only thing you need to do is to practice it and then kind of do your own part. You can't really rely on something so much, because what happens is, if you, let's say, break your streak or something happens, you have literally no sort of backing to fall onto. You're just kind of like, oh, I did this, I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just in your mind and thinking about all of this. When you're around people, people are looking at you like, yo, you good? And you're like, you're still thinking about yesterday and what happened and blah, 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 right? And so with that being said, I just have sort of one thing to share with you in this video, and this is specifically for men, right? And if you're a woman, you may be able to relate to this as well. When you look at like content on social media or anything, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, even people these days, they look at like TikTok models and whatever the hell is going on right now. I'm not really following any of that stuff, so if I'm saying something that doesn't make sense, just know that I'm talking about like the models online and people like showing the skin and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But when you sort of desensitize yourself to that more and more and more, that becomes your default state of operation. And when you make that your default state of operation, you turn into this sort of animalistic mode where you're not able to relax into yourself. You're not really able to be in the flow for the tasks which you have to do. You're always in this sort of like, and I can't even explain it to you, but you're in this animalistic energy, right? And what happens is you're not able to do the things, or you're not even able to focus on the things which matter, because you get consumed, you get like sucked by that one energy, and now you can't even think straight, right? And so this is more from my brothers right here, right? Everything online is designed in a way to sort of hook your attention, and the way they hook your attention is by making you go into your animalistic mode, when that should be when like you're actually with someone, right? But now it's like you're saying it everywhere. You're walking down the street, you see it everywhere. You're coming home from work, you see it everywhere. You're coming home from school, you see it everywhere. You're on the bus, the guy next to you is watching some shit on his phone, like, yo, what is that? You look at celebrities these days, everything's the same. Everyone is pushing that same sort of like mode and shit onto you. They're pushing this animalistic mode onto you. And then you can't really focus on what you need to focus on. One thing that worked for me is limiting the time I spend on my phone, and more specifically on like social media apps, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, I use my phone a lot to like record videos and to send these videos to my laptop and to edit them. It's like a long process. But what happens is I'm not really entangled in my phone to like use social media and stuff like that. But sometimes it happens, right? I'm not here to tell you that I'm so perfect, copy me and shit. I'm not perfect, bro. So even if you stumble across something and you're like, you're in that mode again, slow down, take a deep breath. So the next time when you're in that mode, you can snap into your awareness and thinking, yo, this ain't right. So like, just swipe it off and do the thing which you're focusing on doing. So every time you go on your phone, you have like an intention of where you're going, right? Because most of us, we kind of like brain dead zombies. We just kind of pick, like even me, right? I just pick up my phone. I'm like, what? Why did I pick you up? I have nothing to do on you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I don't know why I picked it up. And so that happens a lot, right? So the basic message which I wanted to sort of share with you to summarize everything, because I think I was all over the place, to be honest, but the basic message is to limit the amount of time you spend, not on like your technology, but on the time you spend on social media, because a lot of the times that is designed to hook your attention. And when your attention gets hooked, it sends sort of certain thought patterns into your mind. And when certain thought patterns get sent, you start thinking certain thoughts. And when you think certain thoughts, you emit a certain vibration. And when you emit a certain vibration, you attract certain scenarios towards you. And then you become a subject of what you are thinking, right? What you are thinking is very, very important. And if you don't have this in check, and if you don't have what you see a lot of times in check, then what you see a lot of times will be entangled within your thinking. When you're thinking that, you will not be able to be focusing. You will not be able, I forgot English. You would not be able to bro, I don't even know, I forgot. Bro, if I'm speaking English wrong, right, just correct me. But you will not be able to focus on the tasks which you have designated yourself to do. And so with that being said, yo, my words are slipping right now, man. But I'll see you in the next one.